Hot, hot, hot.
All right, it is week 6. Is it week 6 now? Okay, it's week 6 now.
Yeah.
It is week 6 of Respect Your Elders. Last week, we had our highest median ever. Well, no, not ever. Sorry. Of the year. Almost every single team scored over 100. Almost.
Yeah, I mean, that would suck if you were the one person that didn't.
Let's look at Miller versus Jacob. Jacob, you went from the top score to the bottom score.
Yeah, but like 101, right? No?
Miller has 4 head-to-head wins this year so far. 2 of them are as the top score, and 2 of them are under the median. So it doesn't really matter where Miller scores. He somehow is beating the other team.
It was really annoying watching my team this week.
Looking at the other side of the spectrum, because we're all on it, I had the top score against Chris. Chris, his top score of the season. Unfortunately, it was timed out pretty bad. We saw that he was doing the double tight end, throwing that back in there, and I got nervous. Rightfully so.
Yeah, it's something to notice because we talked about him and Aaron both going to the double tight end strat, and they were the 2 and 3 score of the week.
If you want to be a top 3 scorer, throw in 2 tight ends.
You didn't throw 2 tight ends in.
Number 1, you gotta do it the right way. Then we had Garrett versus Kevin. Garrett keeping the bottoms 8-1 against the tops. But Garrett is 6-0 the past 3 weeks. He would be the number 1 team. He's the only team that's gone undefeated in the past 3 weeks. So he has figured it out. Figured out how to become best friends with the median, it seems like.
The Rico Dowdle play, fuck. I mean, that sucks for me. For him, I'm sure it was great. Checked my phone later. Garrett's team was doing pretty good. I was like, darn. And then I looked and saw it was Rico Dowdle had 37 points. And I was like, what the fuck is that?
Chase versus Alex. Alex has been the most consistent he's ever been. Scored over 100, but he still lost. But that may have been because of Chase's Monday Night Magic working its magic at the very last second with a sprinkler head tripping Trevor Lawrence there, as it looked like he may be handing the ball off to ETN.
That was the most Jags touchdown I've ever seen in my entire life. But yeah, that was Chase on Monday night. I mean, what can you say? I'm sure Chase would have preferred, to have more points because him and Alex were the 8 and 9 score, I believe.
Yeah.
But they both were over 100, like everyone else, except for somebody that we won't name.
I don't know who that was. I know Chase shot at that message in Sleeper Monday night before the game. I attempted to be like, can I have some of that magic and send a message? But that message did not send. And when I refreshed the app, it was gone. And then so I just kind of gave up. So I guess there's like some magic too as well that you just cannot hop on the train.
Aaron versus Colt. It is feeling like Colt probably is going to throw his grill away if it's not already thrown away. I mean, we saw his cry for help last week in the form of some kind of preheat. But unfortunately for him, earlier in the video, Miller talked trash to Aaron. Now, we've covered this before. Last year, Aaron lost to Miller week 1. Miller comes on the show, talks trash. Aaron's like, oh, let me turn this around, wins championship. Aaron is dead last in our league, averaging under 100. Miller beats him, talks trash. Aaron scores 140 points and wins a game. So good luck to anybody who has Aaron coming up on their schedule because Miller seems to have done it again.
Thanks, Mir. For Colt, though, should you start like grilling the median? Because he's been getting the median quite a bit. Maybe even just like break out the slow cooker or something. Turn it on medium heat, cook a roast or something. Colt, get the blood flowing again, and then maybe the head-to-head wins will start coming.
I like that idea. He does have the most wins against the median. He's only lost to the median 1 week, but in those 4 median wins, he has lost 3 of those games. So opposite of Miller, who is winning no matter what.
Yeah, I would say Colt on that front, maybe wait 1 more week. Week 7, you play Miller, and we all know who your favorite person to grill is. Circle that one on your calendar.
All right, we'll move on. We yet again had 9 out of 10 teams move. A lot of them were just people right next to each other flipping spots. Kevin and Jacob sliding down 1 each and Colt jumping both of them. Alex is the only one stayed in his place right there. It's also wild to see there's a 3-way tie for a first, and 2 of those 3 teams are in the bottoms division. And Miller is next, who is also in the bottoms division. What a world we live in.
I don't understand how I'm tied for second and average points for, yet I am not tied for second.
Yeah, all of us are averaging over 100 right now. Pretty good.
Right now, we are all separated from top to bottom by 19 points, which felt close. So I went back and looked, and the next closest through 5 weeks was in the very first year of our Dynasty League, 41-point difference. So at this rate, with how close everyone is, we're just going to keep having this many people move in the standings every week.
Yeah, I have a feeling it'll probably be a lot of the just, people flip-flopping back and forth.
Also, Garrett is still the lowest points against with that defense. But we kind of mentioned Miller taking a familiar playbook. He's right there next to Garrett in the standings and also right there next to him in points against. So
they are almost identical. All right, guys, I got a great drink for you today. It's actually a kind of a way to finish off a good breakfast. You're over there eating your frosted flakes. You get to the milk. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it. The milk's in there. Here we go. There was still some cereal in there, so I had to chew. They're great. Recommend. I'm about to try more cereal milks. Yeah.
for this week, we will start it off with Jacob versus Garrett. All time, you are 3-4 against Garrett, 103 to 100. And this year, you're averaging 107 to 106.
Yeah, we just talked about the two of them, but I'm going back-to-back weeks now against the stout defenses. I hope that I can turn around and at least score above 100 this week. That'd be nice.
I mean, Garrett has been on fire, unbeatable by people or the median past 3 weeks. So
it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for me.
Jacob, you have to win. I'm going through the video right now. I just looked. Garrett beat me, then he beat Kevin. He's going for the triple. He's beating all the elders. You can't let him do it. You have to beat him.
Then we got me versus Kevin. Elders matchup. We're 9-5 all time, 130 to 119. Me and you are also some of the only teams that can beat the median only if we score a top 3 score. We're either both going to score really bad against each other or we're going to get a top 3 score.
Gonna be rolling with the young Bryce again, playing Dallas. The 2 games that I've had to start Bryce have been against the 31st ranked defense and the 32nd ranked defense. So that timing is actually pretty solid.
Currently, I am the only one with a Monday night game, so I'll get the final say with Drake London, who every time I play him, he does terrible. Every time I don't play him, he scores 20 points. So next up, we have Chris versus Aaron. The bottom 2 teams in the standings, 6-6 all time, 128 to 126. So this is a tight history and also a tight race at the bottom of the standings this year.
Both coming off high scoring games too.
Where they both use 2 tight ends. Let's take a quick gander. Yeah, both are doing double tight ends as of right now.
Yeah, we'll see which double tight end stack is better. One thing that I just thought about, we've talked about the championship pattern before. Weird champ, Colt. Kevin has 3 MVPs. Chris got a back-to-back. Weird champ. Me and Jacob tied because a guy died on the field. Kevin gets 3 MVPs. Next up is back-to-back. Aaron got the first one already, and now he's going double tight end, and that's who got the back-to-back left. Oh, no. And Miller talked trash. This is just terrible news for the league.
If Aaron does win this year, we can all blame Miller. I think we can all agree right now it's Miller's fault.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if anything happens, we kick him out of the league.
No, that's very true because Aaron's been big braining this season so far. He lost just enough games for Amir to talk his trash, and now he's turning it around with a 2 tight end set. How the last repeat champion did it. There's a lot of little things that he's trying to hide.
We're just sitting there thinking he was doing bad. Worst start for a returning champion, and he's outsmarted us all, just like Chris outsmarted Colt for 13 straight games. Next up, we have Chase versus Colt. That is a bottom versus tops team. That was the number 5 and 6 seed last year. Chase is 5 and 6 against Colt, 107 to 103. So he averages more, but has 1 less win. It's also the C versus C matchup. So let's not forget about that conspiracy.
But looking like the bottom's division is the division to beat this year so far, based off our standings. So
it looks like it's the division to beat the tops. Like they're all up there. they're not beating each other up. They're literally all going up there. Chase is tied for first. Garrett's tied for first. Miller's 1 game behind. So Who knows who's right behind Miller? It's Colt. I just felt like I was going down, and Colt was like, "Say me, say my name." Colt has 3 Monday night players, meaning that it's Chase's magic time.
Magic time.
Dishing up delicious food. So no matter what you choose, no one does fun like Carnival.
Introducing Subway's new Fresh Fit menu. Lots of protein, tasty sauce, all under 500 calories. Keep moving with Subway's new Fresh Fit menu. Subway, eat fresh, feel good.
5 stars, hell yeah. Personalized.
2 weeks from tomorrow, opening night of the NBA on Prime. October the 24th, the Celtics take on the Knicks at Madison Square Garden. Then in the nightcap, the Timberwolves and the Lakers meet. NBA on Prime tips off Friday, October the 24th at 7 o'clock Eastern.
You've been preheated.
The last game of the week, Alex versus Miller, who were the bottom 2 teams last year. No, they weren't. I'm forgetting one. They were towards the bottom of the team. All time, Alex versus Miller, 5-5. They are tied. Alex averaging 90 points to Miller's 85. Miller is averaging less than Alex and is tied. They are also both averaging 104 this year.
This is the second and third lowest points against teams as well. Little something to watch there.
It's a heavy hitter matchup here. Alex did win the last game they played. Here, the score. Alex scored 103. Miller scored 55. You're probably wondering, did he start anybody on a bye? Anyone injured? No. Started a full working lineup, and Josh Allen scored 27.6 points. He ended with 55. It's going to be a game to watch there. That is everything that we've got for this week. We'll see if we can hit 9 teams moving again. We've done it back-to-back weeks in the standings. Maybe we get that crazy 10-team movement happening. Definitely the most competitive year in this Dynasty League we've had.
Only took 8 years to get some parity.
Yeah. Jacob, any final thoughts?
Hold on, let me think. Yeah, I got one. Oh, you want me to say it? No, I don't got anything to say out loud. Oh, actually, yeah. I do have one thing, actually. Go Jags.
That's not what you're supposed to say.
Duval.
There we go.